Microbial, antimicrobial. Hi there, welcome along to today's vlog. Now, revisiting a vlog I did, I think 6-7 years ago, back up here. Some Christmas gift ideas. You might want to go back and watch that one, see what I recommended then. But I'm doing this for 2025 for the sax player in your life, whether that's you or someone you love or don't love. And maybe you just want to shut them up. Anyway, here are some ideas. I'm going to start with Saxophone mouthpieces. Where do I go with that? Yeah, obviously these lovely bright coloured mouthpieces. I've been working with Saxophone now since 2018. I think they're a wonderful company. Whoa, if you like my sound, I play Saxophones exclusively now. You can get the exact same mouthpiece that I'm playing now from Saxophone. You can order it for them, it's up there, and they'll guide you through the process. You know all the stuff with Saxophone, they're fantastic. Make sure you check out the vlog I did when I went to the factory in Paris. But yeah, that would be my first choice, get a good mouthpiece. And of course, you don't have to just get mine, you might be able to get other ones that have got different things. You might want to go for one of the Sparks or the Take the A or something that's really, really loud and out there. Saxophone can do that for you. They can custom make you one, and you even get emails from them pinging through. Second up is something I mentioned last week's vlog, which is these brand new D'Addario end plugs for your saxophone. I'm using this all the time now in my tenor. I really like the O-rings at the top. It's got a great seal. It's really good for the environment as well because it's using material that otherwise would have, and it's been recycled material that would have from the mouthpieces into something else. Number 3 is my great friend Greg Fishman and his set of books. If you're an advanced player, or if the person in your life is an advanced player, they may prefer the etude books, but even the phrasing books are fantastic. If you're not sure where they're at, get them the phrasing books. There's also some fantastic duet books. There's a whole series of books. They are brilliant. I use them in almost every lesson with all sorts of different types of students. You get Greg playing along with you, both on alto and tenor, and the beauty of these, unlike a lot of other books, is that it's the rhythm section that gets transposed, so that ergonomically the music just sounds right on each saxophone that you play. So that will be number 3. Number 4 is the sax stand. My Mark 6 sits on this Hercules saxophone stand. I will link to this and everything else in the description below, but you just heard me lob that stand on the floor. My Mark 6 goes on there. My Mark 6 is a priceless instrument, and I leave it on the Hercules stand, and it's really secure, it's really great. I recommended another stand which I still use, the Sax or something it's called, that I use on gigs, which goes into my gig bag, but I'm recommending the Hercules one because I'm guessing most people want the sturdiness, want the kind of concrete reliability that you get from a Hercules stand. Number 5 is this brand new Rico by D'Addario, antimicrobial. Oh, I'm tired today. Anyway, the new swabs things that D'Addario have brought out that I reviewed up here. This will be my next one. I think keeping your sax clean is really important. Pulling that through at the end of each session, and that also goes through the neck as well, is really, really important. Next up, a bit controversially, an Apple Music subscription or Spotify, if that's floats your boat. I'm not a great fan of streaming services as a musician, but as a student of the music, it's really, really important. You might like to go a little bit more left field and maybe go for vinyl. The person in your life might like some vinyl to listen to, or maybe get them onto Bandcamp or SoundCloud. Support some independent artists like myself. You can find my Bandcamp page just by doing a Google search for Dan Forshaw on Bandcamp. But there are lots and lots of musicians out there making great music who would really appreciate you going on their Bandcamp page, because then they earn much more of the money than they'll ever earn through streaming. I know it's tough. It's a tough ask because people are often spending £10-15 a month on streaming. But actually, if you're buying a present, maybe this is the opportunity where you can support some independent artists. And when it comes to supporting independent artists, buy some gig tickets. I can recommend a great gig in London on the 10th of February. I'm starting my Coltrane 100 tour next year, marks the 100th birthday of John Coltrane. So maybe you might like to buy them some tickets for my gig at Pizza Express, or any other gig that's taking place at Pizza Express or Ronnie's or your local concert hall, your local jazz club. Use your gift to spread some love to others, whether that's, the people on stage, obviously your loved one, but the people on stage will really appreciate it if you're sending your loved ones out to hear them play. And your loved one will really appreciate it because they're getting to hear some great live music. And finally, and controversially, something that's not going to cost you anything. Encourage them to practice and don't judge them when they practice. Accept that sometimes when they practice, it's not going to sound great. But that would be my final one. What are your suggestions? Put them in the comments below. I'd love to know if there's things I've missed, maybe things you want on your Christmas list if you're a saxophone player. It'd be great to find out. That's the new kitchen, and that's me doing a bit of practice in here, a little bit of Bach. Thank you very much for watching. I hope those Christmas lists proves useful for you. We've kind of nearly got what our Christmas wish was to get this finished just about in time for Christmas Day. So obviously a few weeks to go yet. So yeah, sounds pretty good in here, doesn't it? I might keep playing here. Don't know what the neighbours will think.